I asked Chatgpt to give me a list of the top 10 ugliest cars of 2025, and the list is quite surprising. Let's check it out. According to ChatGPT's rating, at number 10, we have the Kia Soul. So the Kia Soul is a car that, is made by Kia. And let's look at the configurator and get to see more about it, okay? So this is how the Kia Soul looks like. For 20,490 US dollars, I wouldn't bet my money on a Kia Soul. Just look at how it is. Even if you try changing the colors, let's try putting some brown to it. When you look at the back impressions, it's not that bad, but for 20,000 US dollars, bro, this car is super ugly. It kind of wants to take the Toyota Kaizen design language where they have this sort of design here. You notice that on many Toyotas. And I don't know what is going on right here. It's like the designers were on break and they were recalled to just draw a car and make it to production. So let's take a look at the interior of the Kia Soul. So on the inside, it looks quite basic. It's quite basic, typical of vehicles in this category. We see it has a digital cluster right here. It also has a digital infotainment screen. It has the traditional automatic gear shifter. Nothing very fancy right here. And when you look at the seats are fabric. And yeah, that's it. And the back seats look to be kind of squeezed. We have cup holders right here, but you see the armrest is kinda in the way of the cup holder. So if you'd put like one coffee cup right here, the other cup will kinda be in the way of this armrest. So yeah, Kia, if I would give it a score, I would give it like, let's say 4/10. Yeah, so the next car that ChatGPT gave us at number 9 was the Hyundai Venue. The Hyundai Venue. So let's take a look at the Hyundai Venue. They have a very good configurator right here, but wow, it kind of wants to look like one of the Suzukis that I know about. I don't know what Hyundai wanted to achieve with the headlights because they kind of look so odd. And the configurator, when you come to the right side right here, you can turn on the lights, and you see that click is for the hazard, and you can switch off the lights right there. And one good thing is that when you go on the top right here, you can even open the sunroof. Wow, the programmers were on steroids, guys. You can even take down the windows. You can open the doors. Wow. So that is how it looks like. It's not that bad. Let's close the door so that we can get a good impression of this car. Okay, so at the back, it is not that bad, but the design comes to the front right here. The front is where you get to, see the impressions that the car gives, but these guys were just trying to be so futuristic with this car, and it turned out not to be so good because, like, what's to do with all these? The engineers or the designers would have just merged these two sections and put like one headlight right here instead of using all this space right here, and another headlight right here, and some emblem, a logo right here, instead of putting it on top of the hood right here. So let's get inside and see how it looks like. So on the inside, wow, it looks really nice. We have these vents. We have a vent here. We also have a vent right here, and you can see that the sunroof is open. Like, wow. Okay, we have a digital cluster right here. The right side has the tachometer, the left side has the infotainment section. So most car manufacturers, they have this sort of console right here, but it is not one screen. They have two screens inside here. So I don't know if they did that exactly on this one. And yeah, if you look at the interior design of this car, it's not that bad, I can say. Yeah, we are not bad critics. It's not bad. And when you move to the back section, you see the seats have the ISOFIX features. If you have a child seat, the child seat can fit there. Then when we move to the right side, we have these sort of... This is an armrest that has two sets of cup holders right here. It is quite common for vehicles. And let's see if it has a transmission tunnel. It has a small transmission tunnel here, and we can also see that it has dual climatic control for the rear passengers, which is quite amazing. So let's get out and just see more about this vehicle. Okay, out. This configurator is so amazing. If I can give this a score, I can give it maybe, let's say, a 4.5, because it's not also so different from the Kia Soul, but it has some design cues that are quite attractive. At number 8, Chatgpt gave us the Kia Sorento. So let's look at the Kia Sorento. This is the inside part of the Kia Sorento. We'll come to that in a bit. Okay, so when I look at the Kia Sorento, the 360 view, the Kia Sorento, for me, it's not that bad. It's not that bad at all, because, most vehicles always burnt when it comes to the rear design. But when I look at the rear design of the Kia Sorento, it's quite amazing. I like the LED taillights right here. I also like the design cues. You see the body lines have flowed all the way to the boot and to this other side of the car. There is some sort of flow when it comes to the design of the Kia Sorento. So I don't know why they included it in this list. Okay, so when you look at the front part of the Kia Sorento, we see these sort of daytime running lights right here, and the main headlamp that has these four beams, I can say, or 4 projectors. And these new cars have very bright lights when it comes to illumination at night. But there are vehicles like the Mercedes, which the lights cannot blind the oncoming driver. At number 7, Chatgpt gave us the Mercedes-Benz GLC Coupe. Let's take a look at it. This is quite interesting. A Mercedes-Benz, what? Okay, so when we take a look at the Mercedes-Benz GLC, the design is quite good, but there is something going on at the back right here. I don't know, there is something with the design of the back of these coupe type of vehicles. They also included another car that you're going to see, still a Mercedes, and I don't know what it is with the back section of these. When you look at the back design of the Mercedes-Benz GLC Coupe, you get this sort of design language. The S-Class also has the same design when it comes to the taillights. And another thing is that Mercedes-Benz, they have these exhaust tips at the back right here, and the real exhaust tips are hidden underneath there, which is not a good design cue. BMWs, on the other hand, have real exhaust tips, although BMWs are known to break down a lot and all that. But in terms of design, BMW used real exhaust tips as opposed to Mercedes. These are just like decoys. They are not real exhaust tips. So when you look at the side profile of the Mercedes-Benz GLC, it looks to be a little bit long. It is subtle in that the body lines are not too much and they have not been over-engineered. Like the design has not been over-engineered. So when it comes to the design of the Mercedes-Benz, I would give it a solid 6.5 out of 10. So let's get into the interior and see how the interior of the Mercedes-Benz GLC looks like. So you can opt the interior with different interior colors. You can also opt the Mercedes-Benz in a white shade of leather right there. And I like the way the seats are. If you have ever sat in a Mercedes, the seats are so nice. They're so cushioning. And I love that set of design in the Mercedes-Benz. We also have the ISOFIX features for the child seat. And wow, these are very, very good design. We have two screens, screen for the tachometer and screen for the infotainment right here. Look at the pedals. The pedals are silver with black rubbery things, such that if you step on the pedals, you'll get good grip on your feet. I love the way the vents have been designed right here. Have very good vents. Then we have these controls for the seats. The seat controls are on the door right there. These are Mercedes-Benz, of course. Okay, so that is number 7. At number 6, we have the BMW X4. The BMW X4 is a controversial vehicle. Just look at the design of the BMW X4. The BMW X4, I don't know what it is with the back design of these coupe vehicles. So, it looks bad. I'm trying to love it, but I just can't. You can think that BMW engineers were kind of not paid enough because, like, you can think that this design was done by a 10-year-old because, this design, no. Mostly on the back right here. I don't know what sort of design language BMW uses nowadays, because this is not it. It doesn't give at all. It looks like a sedan that has been stretched up. Wow. BMW, you guys need to do something on the X4. So, and at number 5, we have the Mercedes-Benz GLE Coupe. So if you're in Kenya, you know this vehicle is loved by the forex traders, and most right now, as at the time of this shooting, are buying the 2018 variant of the Mercedes-Benz GLE Coupe. And there is also something just to do with the back design of this vehicle. Like if you can block this part at the front, it looks really nice. Just look at it from the front. The front fascia of the vehicle looks really, really good. But now the problem comes when you turn now to the back. Wow. Imagine driving behind the Mercedes-Benz GLE 450 and you're getting this view. It looks very ugly from the back. Very ugly. That one I can't hide. It is a Mercedes-Benz. Yes, it is sophisticated. Yes, but from the back, it looks very ugly. When you look at it from the front, it's very nice. Very, very nice. It has the Mercedes-Benz design language and all that. From the side, it's quite like 50-50 because there is this sort of design that does not look good at all. Maybe they would have tried to do something at this point. It would have made the car to look appealing, but it's too basic. I don't know. It just looks like a jelly bean from the back right here. So let's look at the interior. Mercedes-Benz never go wrong with the interior. Wow. It looks really, really, really amazing. It looks really amazing. Wow. Just look at the ambient lighting. We have the ambient lighting right here, the seat controls right here, and we have this big screen that, covers like 75% of the dashboard. Of course, it comes with heads-up display, and it comes with this sort of electronic right here to control the screen and control different functions of the car, like the AC, how how the air flows out of the AC and all that. So when you look at the seats are quite amazing. They have really nice leather. What is on the configurator is actually what is on the ground. So we have a panoramic sunroof right there and the back seats right there. But the headroom of the coupe version of the Mercedes-Benz GLE is always limited because of this sort of design right here. So this slope, when you're inside, it doesn't give that good. It doesn't give enough headroom for tall people, but it's quite a nice car. It's very, very amazing. I like the Mercedes-Benz GLE. I like the Mercedes-Benz GLE so much. I'd prefer physical buttons on the steering wheel instead of touch-sensitive buttons, which are here. So let's go to the next one. At number 4, we have the BMW X6. Yo, BMW. What's wrong with BMW? And the BMW X6 also has the same design language to the BMW X4, you see. So this is the X4, then this is the X6. It's very hard for somebody who is not a car enthusiast to notice the difference. So this is the X6, this is the X4. So the X6 also has the same thing going on. Like, what's wrong? The first design of the X6 was somehow better than this, because it's like the engineers are trying to be futuristic. At the same time, the futuristicness is destroying the design. I don't know, but this one, I can't bet my money on this car. And the BMWs, they depreciate so much because of the reliability and all that. Yeah, so let's move to the next car. We have, at number 3, we have the Nissan Kicks, the 2025 Nissan Kicks. So when I take a look at the Nissan Kicks, it is not that bad, if you ask me, apart from the back right here. Everything flows really well from the front. It looks really, really amazing from the front right here. But now going to the back, it is bearable, I can say. We can play around with colors right here. We have the one that has the black roof, red body, have gray body, red roof. We have the blue body, black roof, yellow body. The yellow is shouting so much. Black roof. We also have the totally black. We have the totally black option right here. Okay, so in terms of design, the design of the Mercedes, the design of the Nissan Kicks, I can give it a solid 6/10. And let's look at the interior and see what it has. So the interior is quite amazing. We have this screen right here. So vehicles nowadays, instead of having many dials and buttons and everything, they just have like one big screen. You see, like this one has 2 cutouts. There is this section of the screen, then there is this section of the screen. So this one deals with the infotainment, then this one deals with the the speed and every information about the car. And we have the climate control cluster right here. We also have the gear selector. We have it's called what? We have one set of cup holder. Then we have the armrest. Then the theme of the car, we have black and beige. This one comes with a Bose sound system. Those who have interacted with the Bose sound system, you know that it is not a joke. So yeah, we have the foldable armrest that can have a cup holder. Then we have the ISOFIX for the child seat. Yeah, nothing so special about that. So that is it. So at number 2, if the Tesla Cybertruck was missing in this list, Chatgpt would have been rendered useless, because the Tesla Cybertruck, it's a very, very ugly car. Just look at this car, guys. Like, it looks like a fridge on wheels. I don't know, but hey, this car is so ugly. The fact that this Tesla Cybertruck gained popularity was because of its ugliness. I can say that, because like, look at this thing. There is no design on this. It's just a box with the lines, like lines with the lights here and there. It was made to like be rugged and all that, but bro, with the likes of the Ford Raptor, the Ford F450 and all that, I wouldn't go for a Tesla Cybertruck. I would rather go for a Ford F450. I would rather go for a Ford F450 instead of a Tesla Cybertruck. Just look at this thing, like, it doesn't give, bro. Like, what? And it looks like it's super long, and it's super boring because it's electric. So no. So at number one, are you subscribed? Subscribe, because at number one we have a very, very interesting car. This is the 2025. This is the 2025 Hyundai Santa Fe, bro. What? It looks like an SUV from the 1980s. Like, I don't know what the designers were trying to achieve with this car, but it is super ugly. The 2016 Hyundai Santa Fe looks even better than this one. Just look at this design. Like, everything is super boxy, and Kwanzaa, just look at the back. The back looks very, very, very pathetic. I don't know. The taillights are super low. The rear windshield is super high. There is just a very big Santa Fe badge right there. I don't know. I don't know what these guys were trying to achieve with this car, but this car is super, 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 super ugly. If there is a car that is taking the ugliest car of 2025, it gotta be this one. And the Tesla Cybertruck. What? Look at this design right here. Like, what? Okay, maybe the interior can save it. Let's go and look at the interior and see what the interior has. Okay, the interior is saving it a bit. The interior looks to be quite amazing. If you look at the steering wheel, it has the real buttons right there. Then there is this screen, typical of many car manufacturers, just slapping on a screen in the interior of a vehicle. The vents are well placed and all that. But why couldn't they do that with the exterior part of that car? Like, the exterior is so ugly. I don't know why. But the interior looks really nice. It looks to be quite spacious, I can say. Wow, the interior is so amazing. We have a sunroof right here, the sunroof right here for the front passengers. Then there is this pillar, just to separate the two sunroofs. Then, yeah, it is quite practical in that you can fold the rear seats and hold things right here. Maybe you've bought a desk, you've bought a rotating seat and all that. We also have climate control for the third row seats. We have speakers right here. We have a subwoofer at the boot right here. We have this part that if you lift up, you get access to the storage underneath right here. But what is it with the exterior? What? The exterior is so ugly. I can't buy this car. Like, 55,590 euro. This car is so ugly. Like, what? It is super ugly. But guys, that has been it for the top 10 ugliest cars according to Chatgpt. If you guys like this video, we can also do the top 10 most beautiful cars of 2025. And ensure you like this video, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications. And with that being said, we'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out.